This cookie butter pie has become the most requested dessert I've ever made. It's super simple to make, not overly sweet, and it's perfect for any occasion. So truth be told, I wasn't sure if cookie butter would taste great in pie form. I thought it might be too overpowering, but I'm so happy that I gave it a try because it's the most amazing combo with the cream cheese as a filling. So starting at the beginning, the first step is to make the whipped cream. We aren't adding anything to it. That's literally just whipping the cream until stiff peaks form, and then we'll set it aside and save it for the filling. In another bowl, we're gonna start on the cream cheese part. Whip the cream cheese until smooth, beating out all the lumps. Then we'll add the brown sugar, salt, vanilla, and then mix it again. It's really important that you get it smooth during this part because if not, the lumps will stay and you'll have them in the pie. Then finally, on the last step, we're gonna add the cookie butter, and I use Biscoff. People have asked me before if they can use the crunchy Biscoff. I haven't tried it. I always use the smooth kind, but I just imagine it wouldn't make the pie as creamy and delicious. But hey, if you give it a try, I would love to hear about it. And finally, after this is all mixed up, we're going to start to mix in the whipped cream in stages. It takes a little bit of time to come together. You add a little bit, fold it in, add a little bit more, fold it in. And like I said, it takes a minute or two to come together, but once it does, it is most definitely worth it. Just be sure to keep folding it until it's all one color and you don't see any of the white whipped cream streaks. Now, the first time I made this, I actually used a pre-made shortbread crust, but that was sort of like a limited edition thing, I guess. So now I'm using a graham cracker crust, which is just as good, maybe even a little bit better. So you're gonna pour the entire mixture into the crust and then let it sit in the refrigerator for about 4 to 6 hours. Even overnight is okay because you definitely want it to set. Just smooth it out as much as possible, and if there's a few lumps in it, it's totally fine. No one will ever notice. Now, if you wanted to make smaller versions of this, you could use the mini pie crust and do the exact same thing. Just fill them up so that they're all individual servings. Once your pie is set, you're gonna take it out of the refrigerator and add the whipped topping. For this, I used Cool Whip. You can use any brand name, and then I added crushed Biscoff cookies on top. That way you're gonna get the Biscoff flavor in there twice. Now, I use a ton of whipped topping, but you can use whatever amount you like. For this one, the filling of the pie is way more substantial than the crust, so adding the little Biscoff cookie crunch on top is perfect. Then you're gonna cut it into slices and serve it, and it is really that easy. It's such a delicious pie and a total crowd pleaser, and best of all, it's simple and semi-DIY. I'm telling you, this pie is just as good for Thanksgiving and the holidays as it would be for spring and summer. I really hope this becomes a staple in your home. Be sure to subscribe for more recipes, and don't forget to sprinkle a little fun into your kitchen.